Hello, everyone. This is Duni from Drew Academy. This is where we help people to use their grief as a catalyst for creating the abundant life they desire and deserve. Today, we are celebrating World Mental Health Day. So, what are we talking about on a day like this? We're talking about our mental health. Now, we all know that if someone has experienced loss and is grieving, you have a lot of things happening in your mind, with your emotions, and most times your mental health is not at the right place that you would want it to be. So, focusing on that, there are a few things we can do to enhance our mental well being so that we have overall well being. Because when your mind is right, because of the connection between the mind and the body, your body will be right. So, one thing I would like to suggest is mindfulness practice. This is a situation whereby you're mindful at every given time of how you are, what you're doing, maybe your breath, or maybe it's listening to things in the environment. A very simple one to do is mindfulness using the awareness of breath. And when you use the awareness of breath, what you tend to do is go to a quiet place. You can set about a few minutes, it could be 5 minutes. And when you do, make sure you're comfortable, take deep breaths in and out, and focus your attention on the breath. Sometimes people focus on the air as it goes through their nostrils. Some people focus on the air as on the chest as it rises with the air going in and falls with the air going out. And some people focus on the impact of the air as it goes through the breathing passages. Whichever works for you, focus on it. If at all your mind goes to a thought, acknowledge the thought and come back to the breath. It's okay. Accept and love yourself for the process. Don't think, oh, I didn't do this right because I was thinking about a lot of things through the practice. No, it's the fact that you're doing the process that counts. That's the first thing. Second thing is to guard your mind. How do you guard your mind? You need to be mindful of the things you listen to, the people that speak to you, the books or the movies you watch or listen to, the people you interact with, the maybe the news you're watching. How does it affect your mind? The kind of consumption from social media that you're having, how does that affect your mind? Is it empowering you or is it disempowering you? You know, and you need to make a choice. Let go of the things that are disempowering you and hold on to the things that are adding value to you. In such doing, you will be able to take yourself from a period whereby you are overwhelmed, you are broken down, and you probably feel pretty much uncomfortable with your situation. And you move yourself to a point where maybe I'm not happy with what's happening now, but I'm thankful and I want to move ahead. So, guard your mind. Do not expose yourself to things that disempower you. Thirdly, feed your mind. What do you do when you feed your mind? Listen to empowering speakers, empowering podcasts, read books that add value to you, things that help you to become a better version of yourself. You remember when you bought a computer or phone? Have you noticed that every now and again you get a message about an update? It's constantly being updated. That's the same thing with our minds. Our minds need a regular update or an upgrade. And what do we do to facilitate that upgrade? It's by feeding ourselves with empowering things. Okay? So when you feed yourself with these books, these podcasts, these useful things that empower you, you become a better version of yourself. The fourth thing is journaling. Now, the journal I'm referring to here is a worry journal. Now, like I mentioned earlier, people normally have lots of thoughts going through their minds. And yes, that's absolutely fine. It's totally normal. Getting a journal and writing down the thoughts that are worrying, disturbing, concerning, write them down. It takes the mental load from your head onto paper and helps you to focus. That's another way by which you can help. The next step is gratitude. Gratitude. That cannot be overemphasized. This is not just saying thank you to everybody that comes your way, that's part of it. But then another thing is being grateful to yourself. Show constant gratitude. Start with yourself. And how do you do that? Thank yourself for getting out of bed. And for even the times that you decided not to get out of bed, say thank you. Give yourself a hug every now and again. Give yourself a pat on the back. When you've done something, no matter how small, celebrate. You know why? When you do celebrate, there's a chemical that is released in your brain. It's like a way of saying, well done, here's your reward. You need that every now and again. And when you're aware that you can give yourself that, you will not be waiting for outside validation, either by family, friends, or the social media. These are the tips I have to share with you today. Things that you can do on a daily basis to enhance your mental well-being. Please share this with someone today. Subscribe so you don't miss any further episodes and you get notified when we release any new episodes. Until next time, when we talk about more empowering tips to enhance your well-being, I ask that you stay well. This is Duni from Drew Academy. Bye.